Welcome to your reading, Taurus. I'm trying to organize this space. How I see this is a little bit complicated. Looks like I have to keep the reading like this, with the cards like this. I mean like this vertical position. Anyway, hopefully you can see your cards. I'm gonna pull your crystal first. This is your live full moon reading, Taurus. You get the same as Aries got. So you have a sacral chakra, how to be emperor and empress. Carnelian is very creativity related, sexuality related stone too. Let's put it on your deck, and here is showing this kind of mountain that is also visible in the Lovers card. That is a Gemini card. So we're gonna climb this mountain together. Let's see. Here we have one karma card with Gemini related things. What you want to be known, what is believed about, use the quickest way and ... Anyway, Gemini energy is very mind related, so there can be like a quick decisions, quick thinking, and yeah, I would say like fast implementation would be advised in this time, but as well being heart-centered, because that's Gemini card. So let's start your reading by looking the feeling cards, what your person is feeling about you, Taurus. So, Taurus. This one and this one. Okay, for some reason I put this first, so let's see this first. Betrayal. Sacrifice, truth, stabbing the back, cheating, lying, hurt, pain, lies, abuse, manipulation, blinded, misled, egoistic pleasures. This crystal here is usually kind of like you are in your power when you're emperor and empress, and then when you're not, you're like a martyr. There's a little bit this martyr energy coming on here. Like there is some kind of, somebody has been egoistic and then misleading possibly, and using the kindness of the person, because like here, if you are having this, you can end up to be a people pleaser, and then you are not thinking your own best first but everybody else, and so somebody can take that kindness for weakness. Something like that is coming to me. And then victory anyway. Win-win result, overcoming obstacles, loving journey, willpower, prize, competition, hard worker, focus, determination, commitment to cause, ambition, success. Okay, so this comes very like a work related. So Taurus, you have a lot of victory moment this time, and you can come even with your person. If you have some obstacles with your person, there has been some hurt or lies or pain, you can overcome these obstacles. This is telling that. But those are kind of feeling. There is like the sweet and sour. So how to balance that? Not everything is like happy, joy. So there is still a lot. The fact that possibly you are the hardworking, or somebody is very hardworking, and there is a prize, possible this loving cup that is worth to all this, possible even to have a kind of work with your relationship. So it's a good thing. You really can benefit of this, solving all these issues. And actually under Gemini moon, communication is highlighted. So definitely you should be communicating with your partner like beautifully from the heart space. So now I'm taking your little fairy tale cards. I'm having these fairy tale cards a little bit to see like what kind of fairy tale you can make out with this. Okay, these three. This is in this side, and this is, let's see how this is. Far away aspect. Okay, there is something that is far away, Taurus. Then these three cards are this can fly, husband and wife, and mountain. Wow, we have a mountain here, as you have here in this dress, and as well in the lovers. I have to show you the original lovers card, where I have it here. Like this is, I mean, shouldn't show this naked people, but there is totally the mountain. If you look here, there is the mountain, and here in my, let's put this whole lover card here visible, because I want to see this here. Let's put it here more visible. Okay, so the mountain is coming back here, and climbing the mountain is always like, some people might focus on the peak moments and only thinking like, when we are in the peak of the moment, then like that's the goal, but and that's the victory. But it's all the journey that it's beautiful also to stop while you're walking towards the mountains, and when you go to mountain you have to come also down. So remember this whole long journey with the marriage, possibly husband and wife. It's good to be a team member, that when you are climbing this mountain, you are like holding each other and like waiting and helping each other, and you know, like interestingly, this can fly comes here. It's almost like this. When I see this, I think of Lord of the Ring and the moment of the condors are coming, and this Frodo and Sam are sitting on this mountain that is like volcanic eruption, and then these eagles are coming and it's rescuing them. And yeah, the Hobbit land is far away. But I mean, this is kind of story I get, this kind of episode when Gandalf is kind of rescuing these best friends from the volcanic mountain where just have dropped the ring. Drop the ring. Anyway, let's see the story ending. This is just a fun game. Taurus. So you have this fairy tale ending as her sorrow came to an end and her joy began. Okay. There's very positive vibes. So when you get back to your, what is the Hobbit land? What is the name of this? Shire. Yeah. Then everything was fine when they got there. Okay, then we have free-flowing spread about now on the Gemini moon, full moon. What could be your fairy tale? This already jumped. This must be important. And this. So Hangman we have immediately in the, actually in the negative position. This would be a positive Hangman because it's kind of maturing ideas and being patient. This one is just hanging there and just like things are going worse. It's like there's this legend of Odin. Odin was hanging also from the oak tree. Yeah. You should not be waiting too long. Like you have to take action. Comes out like now it's become really like a passive. Something is very passive in this relationship. Things are just hanging and not very active. Something is stagnant. Okay, but what is on the other side of Hangman is, remember what I said about fast implementation. You should use very quick mind, as Gemini is having usually in your advantage. There is a death transformation. Interestingly, this is on this side of the Hangman. So this is a positive death. So meaning that this death is like ending something and a transformation, and there is really like a beautiful, like a butterfly moment when something changed to be another thing, like a death and a life, like there is this whole cycle. But this is after the Hangman usually, that there comes this transformation. Now we have this is Scorpio season, of course. So, can be talking about this autumn even. There has been this transformation happening this autumn, but it's going like backwards. It's like transforming and still hanging like a butterfly. This was supposed to be the butterfly, going to be the butterfly, and now it's hanging again there. Maybe there's some delays. We're talking about love, so relationship-wise. Then we have 4 Pentacles. So it's all come back to the money. So whatever delay there's somebody seeing me. There is one person I see. I don't know if you're Taurus, but this is a Taurus life. You can always place a question if you're Taurus. Anyway, this money, 4 Pentacles, is usually Capricorn card. So time-wise, it would be something like indeed like even this Capricorn is this Christmas season. It's just like kind of cold and dark. Relationship-wise, there is this betrayal energy here, pain and lies. I think it's really about sitting on your wealth and really being fearful of doing anything, moving any direction because you want to be secure with the money. And that makes some kind of stagnancy in your relationship because you don't do everything that you could as a king and queen to have your kingdom. Where is that crystal again? Here. This is the king and a queen crystal. This indeed becomes a little bit like a martyr energy here. The butterfly couldn't fly and then it's hanging there again. But actually it should fly. As here is flying. This can fly. Here is this text even. And in the Lord of the Ring, maybe you should see this movie. In the Lord of the Ring, the butterfly changed to be the eagles. The Gandalf was sending the butterflies to help the Frodo and Sam, and then the eagles came and they rescued them from the mountain, the husband and wife. So I think really this is something kind of like you would be stuck into the mountain, volcanic mountain, and then you could actually have a solution. Actually go to some safer existence. Her sorrow came to an end and her joy began. There's a very positive note there. Now I'm gonna take you an advice card from this Witches Grimoire history, Witches Through History. Taurus. So what is your witchy oracle? Let's see. This one. And Dandelion. Divination, clairvoyance, spirit communication. So spirit, like a little bit like this butterflies ending to be eagles. Eagle is always having an overview of the situation. Always in the tarot, eagles are spirit and kind of God. So I think indeed it's almost like you are on the mountaintop with your person and you should just start flying. You should just have this beautiful flow, not like a water, but like a spirit, like some very beautiful, soulful communication, soulful topics, something that lifts you both, because there's this victory moment even here. So there can be a higher commitment, very good cause, ambition, success. Maybe you should talk about, because that's climbing the top of mountain is kind of also about like victory. It's usually like you go up on top of the mountain, you put the flag there, or to put the moon and you put the flag there. Anyway, like maybe in your relationship you should have these higher goals and ambitions, and you have kind of not let yourself fully be this king and queen that you could be. Doing something like that. But this Dandelion, let's read about it. It's your advice. Here is the spirit. It may be surprising to learn that this common weed could have such an intense symbolism, but it's true. When dandelion turns up, it indicates a strong connection to psychic ability or connection to spirit. You may be feeling that your innate psychic skills are heightened. Now would be a good time to dive into divination and further your skills with things like scrying, pendulum use, or oracle cards. And here is your oracle card. You could also search for a dandelion tea that is very delicious, and dandelion honey exists also in Finland. I know one who makes it in Lapland. Anyway, I think I end your reading here, Taurus. There is some higher goals that you should address, and it should go beyond the money. Her sorrow came to an end and her joy began. You have to have the joy of life in focus also, because really this is usually stagnant, like sitting on the money and not doing anything about it. And this hangman is in the hanging position, and it's like also doing nothing, while this hangman is getting spiritually enlightened. This one is just hanging there and not getting enlightened. So okay, a little bit pessimistic, but that was your reading, Taurus. I hope you liked it, and I prepare for the next, and that's Gemini.